10,000 Roman soldiers marched into battle in the deserts of the Middle East and simply vanished from history. No bodies were recovered, no prisoners were officially recorded, and Rome never saw them again. What happened next might be one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. The year was 53 BC. Marcus Licinius Crassus, one of Rome's wealthiest and most powerful men, led 7 legions against the Parthian Empire in what is now Syria. Crassus was hungry for military glory to match his rivals Julius Caesar and Pompey. But at the Battle of Carrhae, everything went catastrophically wrong. The Parthian cavalry decimated the Roman forces with superior tactics and their famous arrows. Crassus was killed, and his head was used as a prop in a theatrical performance. Of the 7 legions that marched into Parthia, one entire legion, the first cohort under the command of Crassus's son Publius, completely disappeared. Historical records show they were captured, but then the trail goes cold. Chinese records from 17 years later tell a strange story. In 36 BC, Han Dynasty soldiers fought a group of mercenaries defending a city on the western frontier. The Chinese chroniclers described something they had never seen before: a fish-scale formation of soldiers locking shields together. This was the testudo, the famous Roman turtle formation that made the legions nearly invincible. The coincidence was too specific to ignore. No other army in the ancient world fought this way. Historians began to piece together a theory. The captured Roman soldiers had been marched eastward as prisoners, eventually becoming mercenaries on the furthest edges of the known world. After the battle in 36 BC, the Chinese records state these foreign soldiers were granted permission to settle in a remote area. In the 1940s, a Chinese professor named Homer Dubs proposed that the village of Lixian in Gansu province might be where these Romans settled. The name itself is intriguing. Lixian is an ancient Chinese name for Rome. But the real evidence came from the people themselves. Many residents had distinctly European features: green and blue eyes, aquiline noses, wavy brown hair, and tall stature uncommon in the region. Researchers found other tantalizing clues. The village had a tradition of bullfighting, unknown elsewhere in China, but common in Mediterranean cultures. Local architecture featured building techniques that resembled Roman methods. Even the DNA studies have shown some intriguing results, with a small percentage of residents carrying genetic markers more common in Europe than East Asia. However, these studies remain controversial and inconclusive. Skeptics argue that European features can arise from other Central Asian peoples who traveled the Silk Road. The genetic evidence is far from definitive. The Chinese records, while suggestive, never explicitly mention Romans, only foreign soldiers using unusual tactics. Some historians believe the lost legion was simply absorbed into Parthian society or died in captivity, like countless prisoners of war throughout history. Yet the romantic possibility persists. Could a group of soldiers, lost so far from home they could never return, have made an impossible journey across mountains and deserts to build new lives on the other side of the world? The distance from Carrhae to Lixian is over 3,000 miles through some of the harshest terrain on Earth. But ancient armies did accomplish extraordinary feats when survival demanded it. Today, Lixian has embraced its possible Roman heritage, building statues and attracting tourists fascinated by the legend. Whether or not Roman blood truly flows through the veins of its residents may never be conclusively proven. Modern DNA technology offers hope, but definitive answers remain elusive. The villagers themselves are divided, some proud of their unique story, others skeptical of what might be a historical coincidence. So what do you think? Did a lost Roman legion really make it to ancient China? Or is this just a case of historians connecting dots that were never meant to form a picture? Could there be descendants of Roman soldiers living in rural China right now, carrying the blood of the empire in their veins? completely unaware of their ancestors' impossible journey across the ancient world?